Hey, we are going to switch gears here a little bit and jump in the boat with the one and only, our good friend, still single, still living on the lake alone, Lightning Lance. He and Brian Clairmont have got a great bite going on in the rivers. I'll tell you, it's always fun when you got these two guys in the boat together. So again, hang on to your heinies.
Both sides, because sometimes them fish will sit off to the side.
Yeah.
And sometimes when darker they'll be up in a shallow flat.
Yeah. Right now they might be on that
Right
shelf.
now they might be on the edge. 4 feet down, 5 feet down.
Brian, you ready to fish?
I'm always ready to fish. Fish on.
Oh, lost him again. Damn, just pinning it. Sitting in Brian's backyard this evening. Yeah, nice walleye. Good way to start the night here, Brian.
Mm-hmm. Should be one of many more to come.
Good job.
Number one.
What do you think, BAC?
All right, let's get some more.
Little night fishing up here with Brian from BAC. He's been out here last couple nights pounding some walleyes and invited us out here. Good one, George.
Oh, holy cow, look at that.
All post spawners, huh?
Oh, yeah.
Good way to start the
Nice.
night. Number one tonight, George.
Yeah, look at him.
One of many.
Nice.
What you grinning at, Hunter? Huh? Nice walleye.
No.
We've been out doing a lot of day fishing. Brian invited us to do some night fishing. He's been on a good bite up here, up in the shallows, taking advantage of it. Beautiful night. Get some fish in the boat. That might be a smallie. Yeah. He actually pinned her down. Right species, wrong size. Get some bigger ones here yet tonight. George, you're hooked up.
Yep, here it comes.
This one's not a stick, is it?
And it's not a stick this time.
Attaboy.
Wow, look at this one. Wow, look at this.
What do you think about that?
Oh, this is beautiful. Oh, she hit like a rock, too.
All day rip wrapping, George. Now a
All day
little night
rip
rip
wrapping,
wrapping,
yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Drop her back in, see if we can get a few more.
All right.
Brian, we're gonna switch gears here a little bit. We tried some rip wrapping. Now we're trying your style here. The
Wow.
BAC trolling tactic.
And it's kind of like casting, but you don't have to keep plucking away at it. You just
Yep.
kind of use the motor and maybe, pump the throttle a little bit. And we're gonna pump the rods, and we've been doing really good doing this. So,
Why don't you explain, Brian, how it is much better post-spawn than it is pre-spawn coming out here at night for the trolling bite?
well, the fish are done spawning, and after they're done doing that, they're hungry. So
Yep.
it's a really good bite. I like fishing at night here because there ain't as many people out, and it seems like the bite's better.
Yep, come
Yeah.
up on these shallows,
Yeah,
right?
I've been doing between 30 and 40 fish a night here, and there's like a 6-foot flat, and when they're done spawning, they slide back on this flat. There's not a lot of current, and there's tons of bait fish in there. This is what I do. I go for a ways, and I kind of get bored because I don't have a bite, so I open up my spool, they'll another 10 feet of line out.
Gotcha.
Keep twitching. If you hit bottom, you pick up something, you'll feel it's not wiggling good, so then you want to reel it in and clean it up. Oh, popped off. Popped off. Yeah. I was trying to put my glove on.
That didn't take long, did it?
No, not at all.
It's amazing what happens when
Brian,
you
I
listen to
tell
the
you,
guide, right?
your method works real good. It was like a couple of minutes.
Get more.
Unbelievable.
Good work,
Really
George.
nice. Really nice. Thank you. I'm all slimy.
Hey, I like slime.
Hooked up.
You want them in, Brian?
Yeah. And I feel a lot better now because I'm doing what I do well. I can just flip him in 2 Lance. I haven't been using a net unless they're really big. This is a small one. These are future bigger fish. We're gonna get a lot bigger ones. That's 2 in about, what, 5 minutes?
He doesn't.
We're good.
I'm just going to keep wearing on him until he budges.
We're with the program. We're fishing.
There we go. Wow, I'll tell you, Brian, your method works. I mean, we've been out here like started using this technique for 20 minutes, and we've already got boated 3, 4 fish already.
Yep.
Unbelievable. Look at this. Really nice.
All right, this is my kind of rig I like to use. I love floaters for regular rapalas, I like size 11s, especially for these. I like running my BAC walleye leader and just twitch. And when they hit it, it's, if you ain't hanging on to the rod, sometimes they'll rip it right out of your hand. Speed-wise, it depends on the wind, water temperature. I'm starting to crank it up a little bit. Usually when I first start, it's like 0.8 to 1 mile an hour. And as the water warms up a little bit, I'll speed that up to 1 to 1.5. And like I said, when you're wee-wahing, you're constantly changing your speed. And I'll kind of watch that and watch which side of the boat gets hit, so I know if I got to up my speed or slow down or what I got to do. When you're trolling, that rapala is going like that. When you pull on it, it goes. And even if the fish aren't biting, if they're not hungry, it's a reaction strike out of fish. And I'd say probably 30 to 40% of the fish I catch are on a reaction strike doing this.
What do you think, Lance?
Not much.
Incredible. When they hit that, it's just like instant.
Yeah, just
instant.
And it hit it when it was going back, and as soon as you start bringing it forward, then it just nails
Wait,
it.
and then you just feel it. Yep.
Yeah, it was great.
That's my favorite feeling in the world.
Telling
right
you.
there. Right in the corner of the mouth. That's another. Well, it's a little female. She's still.
Oh yeah, she's still got
She's
eggs.
got some eggs in her.
Yeah.
Hey everybody, I'll tell you what, Mr. Clairmont, you know, that is kind of the cool part about night fishing. It's a whole new element. You know, there's a lot of people that have to work every day, right? So to be able to come out after work and to be able to fish at night, there's a couple great reasons for it. Let's tell them. You don't have as many people, right?
Yep, a lot less people.
It's a whole new technique that you can learn. The big part too is, Ryan, is that everybody always thinks that spring. Now, these fish have been spawned out for quite a while, and I'll tell you, you seem to get these fish all spring, all summer, and all fall.
You know, when they're done spawning like this, post-spawn fish, a lot of big fish, a lot of bigger fish. We didn't get a real big one tonight. But what seems to happen depends on water temperature and the feed that's in the river. But the bigger fish will start sliding out. So we'll start, you know, from the 30s to 28s, you know, down it. But there's always a good supply of fish in there in that 20-inch range.
Right,
which
good
are
eaters.
a lot of good eaters.
Right.
And
get your kids, get your family out, get outside more, enjoy the outdoors, and enjoy this awesome country we have to live in. Remember, like I always say, we are still living in the greatest country in the world as of today, and no doubt it is a great night to be alive, and we will see you next week.
Yep. It's snot out my nose.
Right.
You gotta talk a little more, Lance. Shit, it's been how long since you've been on camera? Come on, man.
It has been a while. What kind of custody you got? Tough to find good help these days.
You a turkey? Maybe. I can't fly. I tried. I really have tried a lot.